Hi guys. Okay, let me just turn that down a little bit. And let me know in the comments, FYI, if the background music I have is too interfering, okay? Now, I looked through my notes here. And what time is it? 10:28. And that's an 11. 10:28. 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 8. And it's the 11th today. Can anyone say 11:11? Which, speaking of, I just had another 11:11 moment a little bit earlier this morning, so that's definitely on the list of energies o' the day. Energies o' the day. So I'm just gonna start, and I do have to go to Revelation because that was written in my notes. So I'm just gonna take a couple deep breaths after I show you this, and I'm gonna get going in the zone, in the mode. I may be speaking out loud. I'll try to remember, like, that if I'm directly saying something to my audience to look in the camera and speak, and if I'm speaking, blah blah blah, that's not intended for the viewer, maybe. I don't know. Disclaimer, I don't know. I'm just thinking of that. So some of the things that I had written down were the poet and author Milton and Paradise Lost, and I was reading a little bit of that last night, as a matter of fact, and Homer's Iliad, the Iliad and the Odyssey. So I also grabbed mine. I didn't realize earlier when I was pulling books. And I'm going to be starting with this one entitled Archangel. And that's mainly because I've been being pulled to this book for the last couple of days. And I got it here at my apartment building. They have a book, exchange thing in the laundry room. So, donation or whatever. So this one just drew me, obviously, and so I'm going to start with that, and it was due to the symbol. This symbol on this book is similar to one that I have that is there. So I was like, interesting. Okay. And today is day 1 with no cigarettes, only vaping. So we'll see how it goes. My mood isn't too horrific right now. All right. So then, as I showed you in the last video, see, I'm rushing in my mind already. That's why I got to slow my roll and not get nervous to be on camera, but to just go through. So I keep pens pens everywhere, by the way, because if something is guiding me to jot something down, or I'm in the mix of 4 open books and I need to reach over like this and grab a pen and kind of write, I gotta have one everywhere to be able to do that. So things can get a little messy or unkempt, if you will. It gets cleaned up eventually. All right, so I'm going to leave Shakespeare to the end because I got a personal message last night to look into my Shakespeare books for an answer that I've been seeking. So I will see when I'm finished with these if I should go further into Shakespeare or not at this time. So I'm putting them there, starting with Archangel. I've also got Homer's Iliad and the Odyssey. 2 books by Perry Stone, Breaking the Jewish Code, Prophetic Future Concealed in Israel's Festivals, Astronomy Magazine, The Milky Way's Fiery Center, and How to See Mars at Its Best. Mars is exalted in my birth chart, so Mars plays a big role in my birth chart and in my life. Okay. And Revelation 20 is where I'm open to. And then last but definitely not least, Milton. And I was already open to page 96 of Paradise Lost, but I have a feeling I am supposed to be reading the sonnets. Okay, and you may see me smile or something if I, like, what are you thinking of? Why aren't you talking, Jen? You know, something like that. It's information I am interpreting and receiving, so there's like a test of my trust in myself, like not a test as in being graded on how well or terrible I do it, but testing of how much do I trust my intuition, trust myself, know myself, believe my truth, blah, blah, blah. And it's a practice of it until I do, I guess. So when I was telling everyone that I was going to start with this book, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I probably shouldn't say that because I probably won't now. And I was like, no. I'll just start with that. And I told myself, right? No, it's not going to work that way. Because we're going to start with Milton's sonnet. I can't. Anyways. Which one? Okay. All right, it's Sonnet 12, and it's called On the Same. Hang on, let me try something really quick. That's a little light, but it's a lot of clouds. The sun came out for about 10 minutes, and then I was like, and it shone right through. It was like shining on me like a spotlight. I was like, oh, it's so warm. Okay, so I'm going to get my stuff situated. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys this. It is literally like ceramic, and it's a little wand, and it was under the baseboard heater when I was cleaning the place, and it is like a little magic wand. Ping, ping, ping. So I thought it was super cute, and I keep it in my dish of my stones here, which usually goes on my windowsill, but staying in my area, my space right now. Okay. Ready to begin, shall we? Sonnet 12, On the Same. I did but prompt the age to quit their clogs by the known rules of ancient liberty, when straight a barbarous noise environs me, of owls and cuckoos, asses, apes, and dogs, as when those hinds that were transformed to frogs railed at Latona's twin-born progeny, which after held the sun and moon in fee. But this is got by casting pearl to hogs that bawl for freedom in their senseless mood, and still revolt when truth would set them free. License they mean when they cry liberty, for who loves that must first be wise and good. But from that mark how far they rove we see, for all this waste of wealth and loss of blood. Woo! Is that not the topic right now in the world? Liberty, sovereignty, freedom. Now, this is going to be difficult for me to do because usually I'll get a message like that. I got the word liberty, and that guided me to listen to the lyrics of Slipknot's Liberate song. So I'm making notes for myself so that I can do that when I get off here, because I can't play it on here because I'll get a copyright thing, whatever happened last time. Something picked up and said that music that was playing in the background or whatever was a copyright infringement or something, not a strike. And I was like, oh my God, I thought I was like, I did something wrong. Like, I would never, ever, ever, ever steal like anybody's work from them or anything, or use it improperly, or it's been done to me. So it's hard because now I'd be playing that and listening to that, because then I can piece together what that means. So you know what? I'm taking guidance right now. I'm going to pause this for now. And there's a little intro into my world of channeling. It's not usually so unorganized. It's just strange doing it on camera and then not having my usual routine way to do it. Plus, like, in between, I get up and I change my focus. Like, I might put an hour into this, and then I'll get up and I'll go outside and smoke a cigarette just so I can get a change of scenery or get some more nicotine stimulant because I'm tiring out, you know? So I need my day broken up in like little digestible pieces, not in like one sitting at a time, because it's too much for me. So I like things to change, but I like things to stay the same, if that makes sense to anybody out there. Much love.